Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. I wanted this video to be a inspirational video for all you beginners out there and to show how powerful domain authority is in Google's eyes. Before we even begin in this video, I'm going to show you guys my smaller blog, but I want to preface this by saying that domain authority is not the true number that different keyword research tools tell you. And what I mean by that is if you use SEMrush, if you use Ahrefs, if you use any other social keyword tool, not social, but keyword tool, there's a metric that's given called domain authority. And really the way that they understand domain authority is the collection of the age of the website along with the amount of backlinks it has. And that's not really what domain authority is. That's not how Google looks at domain authority. In fact, Google doesn't look at the quantity of the backlinks, but it looks at the quality and who the sources are. For example, if I had, let's say, 1,000 backlinks from all different kinds of websites that were low quality websites that nobody really cared about versus one backlink from a very, very large blogger like bodybuilding.com or maybe even a large trusted website like Nike.com or HomeDepot.com, that would be much more valuable to me as a business owner, okay, from a Google standpoint, because Google's going to see that it's trusted. But regardless, the point here is that understand that domain authority is not what the algorithms of keyword tools tell you to be. That's just, they need to put a number on it so that people can understand how they're growing or how they're essentially dying on their blog. But when I refer to domain authority, it shows how much respect Google has for you in your business. And what respect comes down to is understanding the niche. And this is why I have a whole section in my free course, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a plug for that. For anybody who hasn't joined the free course, go to cashcownichesites.com and then click on this free blogging course link here and sign up. One of the first sections in the course is teaching you about how to pick the right niche. And very, very important, because I even wrote a whole book on this. I think you can go to our store here, and there we go. Here's the book, right? The thing that's super important is when you pick the right niche, you're going to rank quicker than normal. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So this is a small blog. howtoboosttestosterone.org is a small blog. It's got a lot of problems. It needs to have a lot of things fixed. I don't know if you saw my recent video, but I worked on fixing this blog publicly, and we did a lot of improvements behind the scenes to it. Okay, so you could kind of see how it's improved. Over time, you can go ahead and read and all those kind of things. But this is a small blog that has been content mostly driven by my my virtual assistants. And I made an improvement, or I'm making improvements now to the blog myself to kind of document the series. But regardless, that's not the point. An article that I wrote here about heart attacks and steroids, I can go ahead and show you. You could see here, this article has gotten 4 clicks and 76 impressions. Now, some people might dog that and say that sucks or whatever. But you have to realize that this blog has no domain authority in a company like Ahrefs Eyes or SEMrush. We don't have backlinks. We don't have attention. We don't have any of that. But Google values us. We didn't get these clicks or this traffic out of nowhere. We got this traffic from Google, okay? So if we click on this, I want to show you when was the time that the article got published. So first, the article got picked up on March 29th. But when was the article published on the website? So let's go ahead and locate that article. So let's go over here and go to pages. And the article was this article here, how to prevent heart attacks while using steroids. And if we go over here and type in heart attack, let's see if I have it. There it is. Once again, this was an article written by my virtual assistant. Not that good, but you can see how it looks right here. Not ideal, but once again, it's an article. Okay. This article, first of all, it has wrong stuff. Like this has nothing to do with anything like protein. I mean, let's be honest. Anyways, that's not the point. But this article, and this is going to be my next article that I fix. This article was published here on March 25th. So 4 days before Google really started picking it up and kind of understanding the content in it is when it was published. So it was published, when was it here? The 25th. Okay, so it was published right here. All right. A few days later, we got our first impression. A few days after that, we got another impression, then more impressions. Then we had our first click, okay? Now, if we go ahead and view the position, right? When we had our first impression, we were at position 24, then position 32, then position 34. Then over here, from position 34, we jumped up to position 24, then 25, then position 16, then position 30, then position 22, then position 19, 31, then 20, then position 11, then position 5.9, then position 6.7, then position 6.9. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because this should be encouragement and inspiration to every single person out there who's on the fence of starting a blog. I'm telling you that this blog that I have here is nowhere near good. Nowhere near. And I'm not talking about the blog post. I'm talking about the whole entire website. The whole entire website needs to be improved. Once again, I don't want to blame my virtual assistant, but I gave him the work to do, and it was just lackadaisical effort. Once again, I don't want to keep talking about that. He just didn't do a good job. I'm just going to keep it real. Not consistent, a lot of issues, etc. Okay? And I let off the gas. I just let him keep publishing articles. I didn't really review them, didn't really go over them, and didn't really care as much. But now, looking at the niche, since we picked such a good niche, right? Looking at the niche and the type of articles that we're writing, we can generate a lot of traffic. It's just we have to fix the blogs because we're already generating a little bit of traffic with some really, honestly, low quality work. Okay? And so for anybody listening out there, you don't have to be some sort of savant or genius when it comes to Google. You don't have to be some sort of working machine where you're banging out blogs all day. This is a fallacy. You know, a lot of people think that that's the case. This is a fallacy within the business of blogging, okay? I think maybe this idea had existed because I don't know, maybe other YouTubers talk about that or exactly what it is. I don't know. You don't need to publish hundreds and hundreds of blogs to start getting traffic. This website has less than 40 blog posts, and most of the blog posts are busts, like they're bad. And you could see here it generates traffic. You can check out some of my other traffic. I think for the day, I could do like a progress report or something. But this is an article that was posted, like I said, or published 1 month ago. And it's starting to get traffic already, and it's in the high ranks, like 6.7, 6.1, whatever. Now, if I can make some improvements to that blog post, we can easily get to rank 1 or 2 and maintain rank 1 or 2 for a long time coming, maybe for the next 2 years. And that's what I'm going to do. But the point here is what I'm saying is it starts off by believing in yourself. And I know it's hard to believe in yourself when you don't see videos like this. You don't see the very beginning blogger. You don't see that. You see, the guy with 60,000 views. You see the guy with 100,000 views, 1 million views. But you have to see the beginning. You have to see the beginning just like this. And this is an example. So what I'm doing now, for just a little FYI for everybody who's listening, because I wasn't satisfied with the way my blog posts are coming out, I'm going now in and I'm fixing them myself. And every now and again, when I fix them myself, I'll make videos here and there explaining what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, etc. But if you're a beginner blogger and you want to go ahead and start, go ahead and check out our free course. Like I said, you guys don't have to get the paid stuff. The paid stuff is for the people who are getting really deep into it. The free course is going to get your feet in the water. You're going to get started. You're going to learn what is a blog, what's the purpose of it, how much money can you make, etc. And most importantly, my game plan around blogging. I'll tell you this. My biggest blog ever had generated, and we're talking about written blog with no YouTube, with no social media, with no nothing, nothing extra, okay, had generated something like 64,000 views in 1 month, okay? Most of my blogs don't do that, and I don't need them to do that. I can generate a small amount of traffic every single month and generate good income. Number one, because I'm selecting the right niche, the right category. I'm talking about the right things, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is I have a good skill at monetizing these blogs. I understand how to make money from these blogs. That's the thing. It's not just, ads. And I was just going to talk about this. There's way too many ads on this website. For me, I would much rather sell my own products, right? Sell my own products, do affiliate deals, all these kind of things. And what happens is when you start blogging, everybody thinks that it's going to take such a long time. Everybody thinks that you have to have so many blog posts to even start getting recognized by Google. Everybody thinks certain things, and that's not necessarily true. You just saw it. I published a blog, literally a month ago, and it's starting to get rank. It's starting to get traffic. It's starting to get views. Now, granted, this doesn't have that much search volume, but once again, that's part of the tactics. You don't always have to compete for high search volume keywords because there's going to be other blogs and other people that do that. You have to find your niche, which once again is very important when it comes down to finding your niche. I have a whole segment on that in the course, and I think I'm actually going to re-record that segment to make it a little more clear for people. But generally, check it out, and we're going to keep updating the course. So if you're a current member of the course, right, log in. Check it back, check back in because we're going to be updating it consistently. And not every time when I update it, I'm going to say, hey guys, it's updated. You just go in, log in, check it out. All right. So hopefully this video was just a little viewpoint because like I said, a lot of people have the wrong idea about blogging where they feel like they need to work for like 2-3 years before they make any money or before they get recognized by Google or anything like that. And that's kind of crazy, but I understand where it comes from because like I said, it seems like this daunting task. It seems like this big thing, but honestly, it's never been easier with the tools that we have with ChatGPT, with AI, with all these different things. Which, by the way, if you're using Rocket Web Builder, that's built into your website for you, so you don't have to actually sign up to those things. But regardless, with all these things, it's never been easier. And I'm just here to share what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys can start doing it too. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye.